Surah al-Muminoon, Surah number 23.
In the name of God, the most gracious, the ever merciful.
Those believers succeeded who show humility in their prayer, who desist from frivolity, and who pay zakah, and who guard their private parts, except for their wives and slave maidens, because in their case there is no blame on them. Indeed, those who desire others besides them, it is they who exceed the limits, and those who give due regard to their trusts and to their promises, and those who guard their prayers. It is these people who will be the masters, who are the masters of Firdaus. They shall abide in it forever. If those who deny you do not believe in this, then they should see. We had created a human being from the essence of clay. Then for the future, making it into a dripping drop of fluid, we placed it in a secure spot. Then we gave this drop of fluid the form of a blood clot, and made the blood clot into a lump of flesh, and created bones of the lump, and covered the bones with flesh. Then we made it into a new creation altogether. So, blessed is God, the best of creators. Then this also is a fact, that after this, you surely have to die. Then you shall definitely also be raised to life on the day of judgment. And not only this, we have made over you 7 skies, one over the other. And we did not become oblivious to our creatures. And we sent down water from the skies according to a measure, then lodged it in the earth. And if we wanted, we could also have taken it away. Then from it, we have made orchards of dates and grapes spring up for you. There are many fruits in it by which you savor your taste buds, and from which you also eat. Similarly, we have grown the tree also, which comes out from Mount Sinai. It sprouts with oil, and is also a good curry, in the form of oil, for those who eat. And for you, there is surely a great lesson in the cattle also. From among what is in their bellies, we make you drink milk that is tasty. And there are also many other benefits in them for you. And from them you obtain your food. And you are also carried on them, and on the ships that sail in the sea. And do you remember that ship 2 in which you sailed out of the storm? We had sent Noah as a messenger to his nation. So he called out, O people of my nation, worship God. You have no deity other than him. Then by associating partners with him, do you not fear his wrath? When he gave this message to them, the leaders of his nation who had denied said, He is but a mortal like you. He wants to make himself superior to you. Had God wanted to send someone, he would have sent an angel. We have never heard such a thing from our elders of the past. Nothing. He is a mortal, inflicted with madness. So, wait for some days. His whims will cease. Noah prayed, My Lord, help me now through the very thing in which they have denied me. So, we sent a revelation to him. Build an ark under our watchful eyes and direction. Then when our directive arrives, and the storm bursts, place in it pairs of all kinds of animals, both male and female from each kind. And with them, board on it your people also, except those among them about whom judgment has already been passed. And do not say anything to me about those who have been unjust to their souls. They are destined to drown. Then when you and your companions board the ship, say, Gratitude be to the God who has delivered us from these oppressive people. And pray, My Lord, disembark me in a blessed way. And you are the best of those who disembark. In reality, there are great signs in this anecdote. And we do subject people to trials. Then, after them, we raised another nation, and also sent to them a messenger from among themselves, with the message, Worship God. You have no other deity than him. Then do you not fear his wrath, by associating partners with him? The disbelieving leaders of his nation, who had denied the meeting of the last day,
and who we had blessed with comfort in the life of this world, said,
He is but a mortal like you. He eats what you eat,
and drinks what you drink.
Now if you accept what a person similar to you says,
you shall definitely end up as losers at that time.
Does he threaten you?
When you die and become clay and bones,
you shall necessarily be raised up from your graves?
Far-fetched, very far-fetched is what you are being threatened with.
Life is only the life of this world.
We die and live right here, and we shall never be raised to life.
Nothing.
This is only a human being who has fabricated a falsehood against God.
And we are certainly not going to believe in him. At this, the messenger prayed, My Lord, help me now, through the very thing in which they have denied me. God said,
Now, it will not be long before regret will overcome them.
Then a harsh cry overtook them, in accordance with our true promise. And we made them withered plants.
So, the curse of God be on such unjust people.
Then after this, we raised other nations.
They too behaved similarly with their messengers.
Thus, no nation ever crosses the time set for it,
nor falls short of it. Then, we sent our messengers in succession.
But it only happened that whenever its messenger came to a nation, they denied him.
Then we too made one nation follow the other, and made them tails.
So, those people be cursed who do not profess faith,
even after messengers of God conclusively communicate the truth to them. Then we sent Moses and his brother Aaron as messengers with our signs, and a manifest proof to the Pharaoh and his courtiers.
Then, they too showed arrogance,
and they were a very rebellious people.
Thus they said, Should we believe in what two humans similar to us say, even though their nation is our slave? So, they denied both of them, and ultimately were destroyed.
And we gave Moses the gift of the book, so that the people of his nation obtain guidance from it. And we similarly made the son of Mary and his mother also a great sign,
and at the time of a grave trial,
gave refuge to both on a hillock, which was a place of comfort, and made a spring to flow there for them.
To these prophets, we only said, O prophets,
ignore the superstitions of these people,
and eat pure things, without any hesitation whatsoever,
and do righteous deeds.
I know whatever you do. This ummah of yours is one ummah only, and I am your Lord. So, keep fearing me.
Then after them, people mutually split their religion into pieces. Now each group is engrossed in whatever it has. So, let them remain for some days in this frenzy of theirs.
Do they think that the wealth and children we are continuing to give them, it is as if we are fervently giving them good things?
No, in fact, they have no awareness of the reality.
However, those who keep fearing the might of their Lord, and who believe in the revelations of their Lord, and those who do not associate partners with their Lord,
and those who, when give something for his cause,
give with their hearts trembling with the thought
that they have to return to their Lord.
It is they who are taking lead in good works, and they shall certainly acquire them. In reality,
we do not burden a soul beyond its capacity,
and we have a book
which shall accurately disclose what they had been doing in the world,
and not the slightest injustice shall they suffer. No, these disbelievers do not understand it.
In fact, their hearts are oblivious to it.
And not only this, they have other engagements. They shall remain engrossed in them, until, when we seize the affluent among them with torment,
they will start pleading.
Do not plead and implore now. We shall not the slightest help you now. When my revelations were recited to you,
you would turn on your heels and run away from the prophet in arrogance, while making fun of him as if you are leaving a storyteller. Then have these people not reflected on this discourse?
Or has something come to them which did not come to their earlier forefathers?
Or have they not recognized their messenger?
For this reason, they are denying him? Or they say, he is inflicted a little by madness? Certainly not. In fact, he has brought the truth to them. But most of them are averse to the truth, because it is against their desires. And, in reality, had the truth followed their desires, by becoming in conformity with them, the earth, and the heavens, and what is between them, all would have been destroyed.
No, this is not the story of some storyteller. In fact, we have brought to them their share of reminder. But such are they, that they are turning away from their own reminder.
Are you asking for some payment from them? That its burden is weighing heavily on them? So, tell them, the reward of your Lord is better for you,
and He is the best provider of sustenance. Without any doubt, you are calling them to a straight path.
But those who do not believe in the hereafter
want to walk aside from the straight path. They shall never believe whatsoever. Thus, in reality, if we had put them into a trial, then showed mercy to them, and eliminated their hardship, they would have wandered about like this, in deep rebelliousness. We had seized those in torment, who were like them among their predecessors. But neither did their hearts bow to their Lord, nor did they ever plead, until when we opened the door of a grave torment to such people. You see that they have totally lost hope therein.
People, listen to what God says. It is He who has made for you ears, eyes, and hearts. But alas, seldom do you show gratitude? And it is He who has scattered you in the earth. And a day will come, so that you will be gathered towards Him. And it is He who gives life and death.
And the alternation of the night and the day are all in His control.
Then do you not understand? They do not understand. In fact,
they have said the same thing, what their predecessors had said. They have said, when we die and become clay and bones,
will we be raised to life again? Precisely the same has been continued to be promised to us.
And before this to our forefathers as well.
Nothing at all. These are only tales of the ancient. Tell them. If you know, then speak out. To whom belongs this earth, and those who are living in it? They will definitely reply. To God. Say. So, do you not receive a reminder from it? Ask them. Who is the Lord of the seven heavens, and the glorious throne? They shall definitely say.
They also belong to God.
Say. So, by associating partners with God, do you not fear Him? Ask them. If you know, then speak out. Who is it that has authority over everything?
And He gives refuge.
But no one other than Him can give refuge? They shall definitely say. All this is God's authority alone. Say. Then where do you lose your senses? No, nothing. In fact, we have brought the truth to them. And in reality, they are absolute liars. God has not made anyone His offspring. And neither is there any other deity besides Him. If such was the case, each deity would have taken his creation and walked away.
And then, they would have attacked each other. Exalted is God, from such things they state. He knows the manifest and the hidden. Hence far aloft is He, from what they associate with Him.
Pray, O prophet. My Lord, if you show me the torment with which they are being threatened. Lord, do not include me among these unjust people. And, in reality,
we are fully capable of bringing forth, before your eyes, and showing you the torment with which we are threatening them.
In response to their evil, do what is good.
We are fully aware of whatever evil they are uttering.
And keep praying. Lord, I seek your refuge from the prompting of the devils. And my Lord, I also seek your refuge, that they come to me. They will not desist from their pranks until, when the death of any of them hovers over. He will say, Lord, you people send me back, that I may earn good deeds in what I have left behind. Certainly not.
This is merely a statement that he is uttering.
In front of them will now be a barrier, until that day when they will be raised.
Then, when the trumpet is sounded,
there will be no relationship between them on that day,
nor will they be able to seek help from one another.
At that time,
those whose scales are heavy shall only succeed,
and those whose scales are light,
it is they who have put themselves in loss.
They shall forever remain in hell.
Fire shall burn down their faces,
and their faces shall be distorted in it. Were not my revelations read out to you? Then you would deny them? They will say, Our Lord, our misfortune had enveloped us,
and we really were those who had gone astray.
Our Lord, if you take us out once, after that if we repeat what we did, we shall definitely be among the unjust. It shall be ordered. Be off with you. Remain in it, and do not talk to me. There were also some among my servants who would pray, Our Lord, we have professed faith,
so forgive us and have mercy on us. And you are best of those who show mercy.
So you made fun of them,
until it was as if they made you forget our remembrance also.
And you continued to ridicule them.
Today I have rewarded them for their patience, so that it is they only who have succeeded.
At that time, a sayer will say, By the count of years, how long would you have stayed on earth? They will reply, A day, or a part of the day.
But you ask this to those who have kept count.
A sayer will say,
You only stayed for a short while.
Would that you knew. People, you have become heedless to this day. Then, do you think that we have created you without a purpose, and you will not be returned to us?
So very exalted is God, the real sovereign.
None is a deity except him, master of the glorious throne.
And those who invoke some other deity with God about which they have no evidence, their account rests with his Lord.
They are disbelievers, and disbelievers undoubtedly shall never succeed. Leave them now to themselves, O prophet, and pray, My Lord,
forgive me and have mercy on me. You are the best of those who show mercy.